He said, that motherfucker cold.
They loving the surf, 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 bitch. They loving the surf, 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 bitch.
Yeah, it was good. Hopping straight into today's video. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Today we gonna talk about the 2 times my nigga Sponge to the motherfucking Bob taught us how to manifest. Now I'm gonna include the clips, but I'm gonna yap about it first. So, the first episode, I don't know if I'm gonna overlay this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'll figure that out as we go. Anyways, first episode, if y'all grew up watching SpongeBob, y'all gonna know what episodes I'm talking about. Do y'all remember the episode where Squilliam, is it Fancy Son or Fancy Suds? I don't know. Either way, that bald ass nigga shows up to Squidward's job, the Krusty Krab. Squidward's a cashier. He started, getting on Squidward, talking about, basically telling Squidward, I always knew you wasn't gonna be shit, nigga. Like, I knew since high school you wasn't gonna be on shit.
Oh, shrimp! It's my arch rival from high school, Squilliam Fancy Son. I can't let him see me in my Krusty Krab uniform.
On your lunch break, Squiddy?
Yes, hey, what you been up to?
Oh, just succeeding in everything you failed in.
You are no great shake, Squilliam Fancy Son. Anyone can be a big shot in a hick town like Bikini Bottom.
Oh, is that so? Let's hear what you've accomplished since high school, Squiddy.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot! I'm, in food service.
Hold it. Don't tell me. You're a cashier.
Don't lie. Lying always makes it worse. I own a 5-star restaurant.
Squidward, I had no idea you were such a success.
That's right.
And I would be honored if you would allow me to come to your restaurant tonight.
Tonight?
In fact, we'll all come. My treat.
Squidward started capping. He like, nah, I ain't a cashier. I'm the owner of a 5-star restaurant, or TL, whatever he said. I don't remember exactly. I'll probably remember when I put the clip. He's like, I'm the owner of a 5-star restaurant, right? Now, I could break that part down too. Matter of fact, I will. Shit. Oh, hold on, chat. Appreciate the cut. Look at the cut. We looking good in this bitch. But yeah, he starts telling Squidward, yeah, you a bitch. I always knew you was gonna be a broke fuck boy. And it is what it was. Metaphysically, we could look at that as your doubts coming to approach you saying, told you wasn't gonna be shit. I told you. I knew you wasn't gonna amount to nothing. Squidward responds back, even though he's technically lying. Now, I don't tell y'all to go out there and lie to people. But in your mind, you can be whoever the fuck you want, as long as you're gonna persist in it. So he says, I'm the owner of a 5-star restaurant. Now, Squilliam is like, all right, I'm gonna pull your card. I'm gonna see if you really about this. We'll be back in a couple hours. So now Squidward tweaking, like, shit, I gotta get this done. I gotta turn the Krusty Krab a burger flipping joint. I don't even know if they burgers or just crab meat. I don't know what's in that Krabby Patty formula, but it's nonetheless, point aside. He's like, I gotta turn this joint into a 5-star restaurant, right? And all he has at his disposal is Mr. Krabs, who don't give a fuck about nothing but money, Patrick, who dumb as shit, and SpongeBob, who be in La La Land. Now, how does he end up pulling this off? Specifically, I want to talk about the scene where he speaks to SpongeBob, where he told us pretty much how to manifest if you was. This is the robotic affirming part. This is a real key on like how to robotic affirm, how to clear your mind to manifest, basically. He tells SpongeBob, because SpongeBob doesn't know how to be a waiter. He's never been a waiter in his life. All he's been doing is flipping patties. And that could be a lot of y'all. You've been doing one thing, or you've been in one identity your whole life, and now you got to learn how to do something else, or you got to manifest something else. And specifically, we could talk about time crunches too, because he's technically on a time crunch, right? And I know a lot of y'all might be like, you're reaching. Fuck you. You can either go with the vibes, or you can stick one right up your sweaty ass, bitch. But anyways, he tells SpongeBob, because SpongeBob done read a whole book on how to be a waiter. He tells him, forget everything but fine dining and breathing.
There you are, SpongeBob. You gotta help me. Patrick and Mr. Krabs aren't working out, and Squilliam's almost here, and SpongeBob?
I can't do it. I can't do it, Squidward.
What?
Every sentence, every paragraph, spoons, bread, salad, pepper. Don't you understand? My brain is full to bursting. If I have to memorize a single order, I think I'm gonna explode.
SpongeBob, hold on. Let's just take a second here to relax. Little more. Little more. Good. Now, I want you to empty your mind.
Empty my mind?
Empty your mind.
Empty my mind.
Empty your mind of everything that doesn't have to do with fine dining. Fine dining and breathing.
Just got an order from the boss. Dump everything that isn't about fine dining. Everything? Everything. Come on, come on, come on. Quicker, quicker. Delete, delete. Come on, let's get moving. Hurry up, what do you think I'm paying you for? You don't pay me. We don't even exist. We're just a clever visual metaphor used to personify the abstract concept of thought. One more crack like that and you're out of here. No, please! I have 3 kids. You are the man.
How do you feel? SpongeBob? This isn't...
Right? And what ends up happening? SpongeBob come out being the coldest waiter ever. Because all he was thinking about was fine dining and breathing. How can you apply that in your real life? Now, granted, we manually breathe. I mean, automatically breathe. We don't have to manually breathe. You can apply this in your life. When you got a robotic affirm for something, especially if it's on a time crunch, fuck everything else. Nothing else matters. And what I mean by that is, I mean, obviously, like, take care of your business and your physical reality. Do that for sure. But what I mean is, when you're affirming for something, you purely focus on that. Purely focus on that and nothing else. Don't worry about how, when, am I doing this right? No, purely focus on I have it and I have it now. Fine dining, breathing. You feel me? Second episode I wanted to get into was the episode about the magic conch, which was crazy, right? I don't remember precisely how SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward got to the fucking forest. I think they was in like a little treehouse or whatever, and it got flung into the forest, if my memory serves me correct.
Well, this is stupid. There's no room up here.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
I do not know, nor will I ever want to be a member of your stupid club.
If my memory serves me correct. And what ends up happening is they're trapped, they're stuck, there's no food, there's no nothing. Squidward in this episode represents a lot of people's logical mind or willpower, right? Squidward is trying to do everything in his power to get some food, find a way out. He thought he found his way out. He ended up right back with SpongeBob and Patrick, right? He thought he found his little way out, thought he found a little nook and cranny and was gonna get the fuck away from SpongeBob and Patrick. What ends up happening? Brought his ass right back.
Well, this is the end.
No, it's not, Squidward.
It's not?
We have this!
How can that possibly help us?
Squidward, we must never question the wisdom of the magic conch. The club always takes its advice before we do anything. Oh, magic conch shell, what do we need to do to get out of the kelp forest?
Nothing.
The shell has spoken!
Nothing. We can't just sit here and do nothing. I am gonna find my way back to sanity. But don't you two sad clowns come crying to me when your circus tent comes crashing down. sad clowns. I'm free! Take that, Spongebob and Patrick!
Y'all know what that represents if you've been in LOA long enough. A lot of y'all try to do things under your own willpower or try to figure things out yourself, and you end up right back at square one. And SpongeBob and Patrick, what do? They consult the magic conch. What does the magic conch represent? Consciousness, right? There's a section in the Game of Life and How to Play It. If you've ever read it, it talks about acknowledge me in all your ways and I'll make your path clear, or something along those lines. And the way you do this in real life, or practice this with law of assumption, is start asking your higher self, God. I know a lot of people have different terminologies for it. I don't want to disrespect nobody's terminology for how they address source. But you acknowledge him or it in all of your ways. What should I do here? How should I go about this? Instead of trying to do it yourself, because there is a power and intelligence above you that sees all things and will make your path clear as day. So when they asked the magic conch, what did they say? Said, magic conch, what should we do? Nothing. And y'all know with law of assumption, what is one of the big teaching points? Oh, by the way, hold on. Y'all gotta see the shirt. The shirt fire. The shirt fire. It's fire. Go nose, baby. But yeah, it said nothing. And with law of assumption, what is one of the big teaching points? You don't have to lift a finger, right? So they're displaying that. And I genuinely believe a lot of these cartoons, I'm not saying it's the overall theme of the show, but they have episodes where they're showing you metaphysic knowledge, esoteric knowledge, however you want to describe that. And I think this is one of those episodes. So they're like, what do we do? Nothing. So what they do, they just sat there. And this also plays into what I talk about with the meditation I be telling y'all, where you sit for 30 minutes, you do nothing. You're not doing anything but watching your thoughts. All they was doing was sitting there, do nothing. I'm not saying be lazy and sit on your ass, but there's a time in the day where you should sit down and do nothing. Really? Because a lot of things just come to you, right? So they consulted their higher self, their higher consciousness, asked what to do, nothing. So they followed the instructions, nothing. Is what does Squidward do? Squidward is the logical, I want to use my willpower mind. That's what he represents. Squidward still.
How's it going over there at Club Shell for Brains? I am hungry. I wonder what's on the menu for Club Squidward tonight. Doesn't that smell good, SpongeBob? You haven't eaten in days. What about you, Patrick? A big boy's gotta eat. Well, you can't have any. And do you know why, SpongeBob? Because your club president is a shell. If you had listened to me, you'd have food, shelter, and a roaring fire. But instead, you listen to a talking clam. That tells you nothing. As if the answers to all your problems will fall right out of the sky. Fall right out of the sky.
He done found him a little bug he think he finna eat, right? He done like, I got food and y'all don't. Y'all remember that? I got food and y'all don't. A lot of times your logical mind would be like, you might make the smallest success. Like, let's say you force it in the 3D, right? You force a text. You send a text with your SP, even though y'all in no contact. And you might, let's say you get a reply. You're like, I knew I ain't need that manifestation shit. And then it all comes crashing down in your face. That's what it does. It comes crashing down in your face. And then they text you like, hey, bitch, don't text my phone again. Dirty hoe. Don't text me no more. Boom. Now you're like, fuck, I'm back at square one. So, and then my favorite part about this is, because I made a video about this on TikTok. My favorite part about this is how circumstances don't matter and whatever needs to move for you to be in the position that you've been affirming for, it'll get you there. So you remember the plane starts flying by. What does it say? It's like, oh, it's too much. We got to drop the load. What is the load? It's full of food, all of that. And it just so happens they dropped this right in front of SpongeBob and Patrick.
Dude,
Raise the magic conch!
So now they got a whole fucking feast. A whole feast, right? Everything you can want. Spaghetti, chicken, barbecue, ribs, whatever the fuck you want, right? They fed. They taken care of. And I've seen this in my own life where, like, I be one to, I'm smart as shit. I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. I'm real smart. Very intelligente. However you say that. And I've tried to get success by using that intelligence, but it's never been the same as when I just let things happen for me, let things unfold for me. Feel me? And then Squidward, stupid ass, gonna come back, and I think y'all remember the bug took the pot that he was cooking them in and smacked his dumb ass over the head. But yeah, it's then Squidward pulls up to the table like, oh, can I have something to eat? Because now he like, oh, this magic conch is the way. Can I have something to eat? No, no, you can't.
Now, if you'll excuse me. What shall I eat first? The spaghetti, the turkey, the soup, the canned meat?
Why don't you ask the magic conch, Squidward?
Oh, yeah, like that'll happen. Right after I consult the magic toenail.
Squidward, are you questioning the authority of the magic conch? The conch is the one who gave us this banquet. This copyrighted conch is the cornerstone of our organization.
Maybe he's not a brother.
You guys have it all wrong. I love this piece of plastic. Hello there. Magic conch. I was wondering, should I have the spaghetti or the turkey?
Neither.
Oh, then how about the soup?
I don't think so.
Could I have anything to eat?
No.
No, what do you mean no? I'm starving here.
Here, let me try. Magic conch, could Squidward have some of this yummy, delicious, super terrific sandwich?
No.
Could I have this yummy, delicious, super terrific sandwich?
Yes.
All right!
The logical mind does not eat here. You didn't trust in the metaphysics. You didn't trust in higher self. You didn't trust in God. You didn't trust in the universe, whatever y'all want to call it, right? You didn't trust in it, so you don't get to eat here. And it also reminds me of that Bible verse. Thou hast prepared a table for me in the midst of my enemies. Y'all don't know how powerful that verse is. That verse is so powerful because it's not just, a lot of people, when I grew up in the church, they thought it meant like, I mean, it could mean this too, but they portrayed it as in the midst of your ops, like he gonna show me winning in front of my ops, which it could be that. Now, the metaphysic version of this is, in the midst of your doubts, I have already prepared a place for you where you won. You already won. In the midst of your doubts, in front of your doubts, I'm gonna show them that they was never right, that consciousness wins out every time. You feel me? So yeah, that was like another little esoteric symbol that I seen in there. Just the table was prepared in the midst of my enemies. In this case, Squidward was kind of the op, because he was boasting, bragging, talking about, yeah, I got the little bit of food I got, and y'all ain't got nothing. I mean, this might be a little bug, but I got something, y'all ain't got nothing.
Hey, Spongebob, that sure is a lot of food you got there.
It's a gift from the magic conch.
Everything sure looks delicious. Oh, smoked sausage is my favorite.
Feel me? Y'all might know some people like that in real life. Got a little bit of nothing, but they flexing. Then when you get on, they wanna, yeah. But all that to say this. That's two instances where SpongeBob fuckboy pants showed us how to manifest, which is very esoteric, metaphysical, however you want to call it. I just thought it was cool and wanted to share it with y'all. But yeah, and don't look, don't get too excited. I know I look good today. You get me. Anyways, babes. Goodbye.